Hello. So this is how I made $1,000 today from trading, right? Let me go to profit details from trading. Okay, now look at this. All right, and you see, yesterday I even made 240. Now watch something here, and this is my feeding account. If you remember one thing, if you're invited into a business, first of all, before you even join the business, or even if you join the business or you're already in a business, do you understand? Ask yourself one thing, that do you have to learn something to make money? If yes, run into that business. Ask yourself one thing, are some one or two people complaining about that business? If yes, run into that business, because opportunity is where people do not see opportunity. Opportunity is always where people do not see. Fly into that business. Do you know why? Because look at all this Ponzi return on investment. No one complains. Even a madman comes, he throws money, he makes something. Do you understand? Look at me as an example. This account is just 2 months, getting to 3 months. All right. But look at this. When I joined this business, I flied into the business because I realized that no, this is not one of these Ponzi's, right? I realized that no, for this you have to learn to make money. I realized that it's not any developer that is going to promise you any fixed return on investment to it tomorrow. No. Do you understand? We trade in a real financial market. Your money is not on Royal Key. Your money is your own personal Binance. Do you understand? Meaning what? Any money you make here. Now, another thing, do not get convinced by anyone before joining a business. Not even any legitimate business like Royal Q, number one. Do not be convinced by someone's earnings, by what matters. Because some of you ask the wrong question. If I start with $100, how much am I going to make? And how much should I start with to be making this daily? Please, that is why they keep scamming you online. Stop focusing on if I start with $100, how much am I going to make? And focus on if I come into the business, is there a system where I can learn the skill? In life, you make what you know. Look, the medical doctor, whatever money he makes, it's because of what he went to school to acquire, which means what? The skill. You make what you become. Do you understand? So please, if you are going into a business like this, do you understand? Legitimate business, unless you are not tired of losing your money. If you see this video and you still going to do Ponzi return on investment, then the house which is doing you is big. If you see this video and you keep asking, next time you are coming to join this business or any other video, you ask this question, how much am I going to be making daily? Then your house switches is doing you. Why? If you see this video and you go and ask who is the CEO, look, all this Ponzi return, all you have to understand is that royalty, your money is not on their side, your money is in your own personal Binance. Right? These are just records, but the real money is in my Binance. Worst case scenario, all my capital, everything is going to be in my Binance. Do you understand? So I'm at peace of mind, right? And then, because you have to learn the skill, you see, if you want to become successful, it's one thing, okay? 99% of the world population, the bugs they are, and the 1%, you just have to flee from this and then come to this. Meaning what? This 99%, if you tell them, oh, online business, they see it like online business, I be online business is one side thing. People don't respect online business. But then if you take it to yourself that no, the crypto market is a $1 trillion industry, right? Meaning what? Poor people cannot sum up to $1 trillion, meaning the billionaires, the multi-millionaires, government, top institutions, banks, because these people are the ones who sum up to $1 trillion. Meaning if you come into this industry, you can make any amount of money you want to make. But then first of all, you should understand that since you are trading a real financial market, you know what you are doing. You should understand that the 99% who think, oh, online business, crypto is there, but for you, you take it like a business. Just like how if you start your traditional business, you should take it serious. Before you get a job that will pay you common 3,000 Ghana cedis, 5,000 cedis, which is for 300,000 naira, 500,000. Look at this. Even this alone, 17,000 Ghana cedis just today. Do you understand? Someone's 1 year salary, someone's 6 months salary, someone's 5 months salary, 3 months salary. Do you understand? But before you even make this, you would have to go to school for how many years? See the number of years you pay school fees. You keep renewing your school fees just to learn. You spend 8 hours a day in school. You go through that process just to be getting less than $500 a month. Some of you don't even earn up to that. You earn just 2,000 Ghana cedis, 200,000 naira a month. You go, and after all the sacrifices in school, you still go to work. You wake up early in the morning, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. You drain your energy, and after you get paid, it becomes useless unless you drain another energy to make money. And then you come online, a $1 trillion industry. You don't want to learn. Let me tell you something. A business is never the problem. Look, if you see people complaining in a business, that is the right opportunity. Be like me. That is the right opportunity. Realize that the business is never the problem. The individuals. You are the problem. If you take responsibility of your life and you tell yourself that no, I'm going to be like the 1%, I have to do anything possible to be like this person. Do you understand? All I have to do is to be consistent. The same way I was consistent with the schooling system just to get a job to be paid less than 300,000 naira, which is 3,000 Ghana cedis a month. Do you understand? Which some of you are not even making. Do you understand? I will go through that process. And if I grab these skills, you see, trading is one thing. If you have the skill, nothing can take the skill from you. You will make the kind of money you want to make. Do you understand? It is better. These kind of skills, financial education is not taught in your schools at home. It's only taught in business fields. Do you understand? In businesses like this. That is why you shouldn't master something before joining businesses like this. No. You didn't master to become a medical doctor or any of your profession, whatever you are doing, before you went to school. You went to school to pay school fees, and then you joined the community. Positive people that are in the same field, and you have to learn, practice, you fail, you did all those things for years, and then you became what? A medical doctor. The same thing applies to business. Do not reinvent the wheel. You have to, if the registration, let's say, example, Royal Q, you start with $120, then you get capital. $120, that one alone meaning you have your boat to join the community. One, it's like schooling. 120, you paid huge amount of money to go to school. You learned all those skills, and you cannot still make this in a day. Do you understand? But look at this. You join. That is number one. Now you have it in mind that you're a student. Do you understand? The same way you went through that process. Now, as a student, you are around, you are in a school because the team you join as you are watching this video, you are a student. Now, as you are doing this, right, you will start to learn from many people, all this, the same thing. You will grab the skill eventually. Your determination should be higher than your skills is. Do you understand? Don't go into any legitimate business and start blaming, and the leaders has done this, the business has done this. Please forget those Ponzi mindset. Do you understand? It is the weak people in this life that complain about everything. The strong ones seize opportunity where people are complaining, figure how the thing is done, and then they make the money. Be like that. I love you all.